Animal Crossing. Despite it being a mildly popular, albeit rather niche franchise, I've never been bothered to play much of Animal Crossing. It's a charming little series of games to be sure, and there's plenty of fun to be had in them from what I've heard and read, but my experience with the series begins and ends with the GameCube installment, simply titled Animal Crossing. I was first given this game as a gift when I was a kid, give or take 10 years old at the time. I couldn't tell you for sure what my reaction was when first looking at it, but if I had to guess, it would probably be something along the lines of, "Oh boy, a new video game!" I was a stupid kid like that. Whether the game was good or not didn't matter to me, I just played whatever I damn well pleased. You probably wouldn't expect a 10-year-old to enjoy this kind of game, but I surprisingly got pretty addicted to it. I spent hours searching for treasure, expanding my museum, stealing things from the dump and lost and found, but there was one thing that stole more time from me than any other feature of this game. I couldn't tell you why, but my favorite part of this game was the tailor, where you could customize patterns for clothes, floors, walls, and whatever else it would allow you to change. I spent so much time playing around with this function that the game might as well have been a fashion design simulator. My art skills weren't the best, however, so I couldn't tell you what kind of atrocities my villager was wearing. At the very least, I doubt he was as hideous as the Smash Bros. Villagers. I also spent a lot, and I mean a lot of time in Bells on Tom Nook. You may be expecting a furious incoming rant, but I actually never hated Tom Nook as much as some other people. It may be frustrating to have him mock you for being poor in the opening, but I always thought he was a pretty cool guy once I stopped being indebted to him. The store was always getting new stuff I wanted, be it tools, furniture, or ridiculous and gaudy home decor. The lottery he held was always one of the things I would look forward to every week. I would prepare myself for days before the big event so that I could get all the best prizes. Of course, it wouldn't always work out, but I'd usually get something cool for my troubles. In Animal Crossing, there's something to do on a daily basis. Sometimes there's a new villager in town to greet, sometimes one of the travelers drops by and there's a new shop to buy stuff from, sometimes there will be stashes of money hidden away, other times fossils will appear for you to dig up, weeds will grow, holidays will come and go, neighbors will want favors, and Tom Nook will always be asking you for more money. The villagers all have their own personalities too, emphasized by their voices and custom jingle that plays when you talk to them. It's a tiny world that feels alive and thriving, and it's a lot of fun to sink yourself into for hours at a time. And as simple as all of it is, the music for Animal Crossing is lovely. It's relaxing, but bouncy and fun at the same time. Matches up with the gameplay pretty nicely, actually. As a whole, Animal Crossing is a charming little game with plenty to enjoy for people who want a simple kind of game to pick up and play every so often. It's not as deep as other life sims, but there's plenty to enjoy in this cute little world, so there's always something to keep you busy if you ever want to pick it up for some light gaming. I wouldn't recommend it though, as this game has long since been made redundant by every other Animal Crossing game. I have heard good things about New Leaf in particular, so if you're wanting to pick up any game in the series, go for that.